What does it mean to be a fan of a band? At one point, all it really consisted of was going to the gigs and maybe owning a few posters or having some of their official merchandise to show off your adoration. But what happens when a fan base sees the potential for more? A chance to form a community of those who also appreciate the band, and by doing so have the opportunity to meet new people and raise money. At the Barfly, a former venue in which the band My Chemical Romance once played, fans begin to gather.
My Chemical Romance has always been my favourite band. They're just so awesome.
It's also like really cool to meet, like to have a place to go to meet other fans and also share that love for the music.
I rarely see anyone else who's into My Chemical Romance, so it's so cool to see everyone else just into that same stuff.
All the fans always stick together, so it's a community in a way.
Yeah, it's not one big emo band.
So I connect well with their music and themselves. They're really, really nice people and they just want to share their expressions. I'm here to just be a part of the charity event and funding, and it's a bit of fun and meeting everyone else.
I'm only starting the band a couple of years ago, so for me it's quite new, and it's just an opportunity to get together and meet other people who like it, and my friends and family actually do. And I've got a lot of respect for them, so it's a good opportunity.
For those attending, there are a lot of band-related things to enjoy, from merchandise available to buy to cakes made especially for the event. But what is it that makes this the event that everyone wants to go to? Kaz and Becky, organisers of the Meetup, have put a lot of work into ensuring that this 10-year anniversary celebration of the album 3 Cheers for Sweet Revenge goes to plan.
We've been doing this for 4 years? Guess so. Yeah, we've done a few. The band inspired us with their singing for Japan single. That was the first one. Yasmin, she's over there somewhere. Yasmin had organised the meetup before the single
so the fans appear to enjoy it. But where did this idea of MCR meetups originate from?
I went to the MCR show, I think that was 2010, and I met loads of like really nice MCR fans there. And after that, I was thinking like I really want to see them again. So I was like, what if we just do some meetups and all like MCR fans can come, and then I'll get to see all the people I met. So we did an original one in like November 2010, and only like 5 people turned up, but it was really fun. Then we did another one in February, which like 30 people turned up to, and then the big one was planned for April, and so many people were interested in it. And then like a week before, I thought like, oh, it might be a good idea, because that was when Ticket for Japan came out. I thought, oh well, it might be a good idea if I say everyone donates a few pounds to charity, and then we can get some like good out of the meetup as well. And it was amazing, because like 400 people turned up or something crazy like that, and we had hardly done anything. It was just literally in Jubilee Gardens, advertised through like Twitter and Facebook, and I think we raised about £350. And then when that happened, it grew quite a bit of popularity, and then somehow Kaz found out about them and contacted me, and then from then onwards we kind of worked together with him. So she a lot of the time organised the raffles, and then I'd raffle off all the stuff she managed to get because of her really great contacts. They have such committed fans. I don't know what it is necessarily. I think they're just so like, they're just like quite kind of, they get to your emotions, and because they have such a lovely fan base, then you become so into the fan base, and then that makes you more into the band, and then it makes you want to go to the gigs to see all the people. So yeah, I just think their fans are really dedicated. I'm always going to still love MCR. I might not listen to them all the time and be as proactive about it, but I still think everyone's going to love them. And it's really nice because I actually met people today that only found out about them like recently, so there must have been quite good like publicity, like people must still be listening to them actively, which is really nice. Kaz was brilliant with everything, and the publicity, like Kerrang have been advertising it, it's been like really nice just to see that, because it was like, for me especially, it was like kind of my little idea that was like 3 years ago exploded into something so big, and like everyone seems to always have a really good time, and it's just really nice for me to see how it's done so much good for charity. And yeah, I think the turn up today was incredible. Like we've raised so much money. Like I've been going around selling tickets, and I keep getting notes like in the boxes. It's amazing really. I didn't get into them until after Revenge. Like I got into them around the Black Parade time, but I just can't believe it's been 10 years. Like I must have been like 10 when it came out, and that's just so weird how I was so young.
Kind of lonely kids, but I mean no, it's really nice to meet people who you can just strike up a conversation just like that. I think my friend introduced me to them. She played I'm Not Okay, and I just kind of related to it a lot because I hated high school. But yeah, no, I've liked their music since I was 11, and they're my favourite band. Whether they're together or not, their music's still there, and if you become a fan for the music, then you don't really lose that because the music doesn't go away.
So
loads of people through the band, so that's nice. 3 Cheers got me into the band, but Black Parade was like massive in my life.
Also at this meetup is Tom Bryant, author of a new book about the band, which fans can purchase and have signed on the day.
My name is Tom Bryant, I'm a music journalist. Just written a book about my raging party animal, especially when he was growing up. And people that knew him back from very early just saying, you know, he was always the guy you had to watch. He'd suddenly be wandering off with some girl on a bottle of vodka, and it sounds like he was probably quite a handful. I didn't want to write something while they were still together because it felt weird to write their story when they were still a band. But having broken up, it seemed like it was just a way of kind of wrapping up the whole career, hopefully. And with any luck, it'll be a springboard to them doing, fantastic solo things. Not the book, them breaking up. I'm very sad that they're broken up. I think they had a lot of potential in them. I think they had done a very difficult thing, which is they'd gone from Black Parade, which was such a defining album, and had redefined themselves in Danger Days. And I think they meant from Danger Days they could do anything at all that they wanted. And it's a real shame that they didn't. But on the other hand, this way we get to hear 4 solo albums rather than just 1 album. So, 4 for the price of 1 ain't too bad. I honestly think that the reasons that they broke up were kind of the reasons that have kind of come out and that they kind of alluded to, which is that they were all sort of going in different directions. I think Frank had the music he kind of wanted to make, and Ray had the music he wanted to make, and Mikey had ideas, and Jared had ideas. I'm just not sure they could find a way of bringing it all together anymore. I wouldn't bet against at some point them rediscovering a way of doing that, but for the next few years I think they're going to be doing their own stuff. It's amazing to see this many people here to do something so positive for a band that don't exist anymore. To be raising money in their name, and to for something a fantastic charity like Make-A-Wish, and for the band to be involved in it. Ray, Frank, James, Dewey's very generous with what they've given over. It's really impressive. The MCRmy are definitely still going strong. You can just tell from the amount of people here today. There have been people that have been talking to me saying they've met other people in the queue, and they've already become friends and found so much in common with each other. And that's kind of what it's all about. People meeting and finding shared things in the name of the band. It's impressive.
I love the Bullets era because it's different from other bands, but the whole of my program is different from everyone else. I'm hoping to see Gerard in Leeds this summer.
Well, I've been a fan of MCR for so long, and I've never been able to get down to one of these things before. And I run a fan site on an internet thing, and I figured it's about time that I actually came and met some of the people that I've been speaking to. It's called Web Waves. It basically, instead of promoting MCR stuff, it promotes MCRmy stuff, like meetups, artwork, projects, video stuff. There's interviews with other fans and things like that. So just because I think MCR was getting so many little fan site things popping up, and I was like, hang on a minute, we've done some really good stuff as well, and nobody's making a fuss about it. And I kind of think like it needs to be, especially since MCR ended. It's kind of like I think it's important that we have something to like continue like the sense of community, because there aren't any shows to go to anymore. About a year ago, I was thinking I haven't listened to MCR for a while. Like, am I growing up? Like, is this me growing up? Like, everyone said I would, and I was like, no. But I think that, I mean, I still do listen, and I still do really love it. I think I get the feeling I'm going to be loving it for ages. They weren't lying about what they were doing. They weren't being like, oh, I'm so great, and really in it for the money. And I think that people can tell, and also just the storytelling. MCR's taught me more about art and storytelling than anything else I've ever, like any one book or any one film. Like they have so many different like mediums, so many different ways of doing this.
I've made a lot of friends like through this, and like I'm gonna keep them as friends because they're good people. I bought lots of raffle tickets, and like I had some cakes earlier, and they're so nice. There's a Ray helmet, which is just so amazing. I can't believe that's actually a thing here. I just like it's real. It just so, like I'm actually gonna picture of it like earlier. They've all done really good solo things. Like Ray's song is brilliant. I love it. And like the event that Toronto's doing Reading in Leeds, like I want to go see it.
So we've heard from the fans and the organisers, but now it's time for the auction and raffle.
This is not in the raffle, this is Gerard's drawing. See how he's got, yeah, he put all that skill to good use. All that training. Are we okay to let it go at 100? Yeah. Going once at 100.
Oh, 110.
120.
120.
She was too nice. We don't know what's suffering on this one.
Right, going once at 120. 130. 140.
160.
Okay, 160 to the lady on my whatever this is, because I don't know my right from left. 160, you collect the money. Oh. 45, going at 45, going at 50 over here. This is the last thing that we're selling, then we're doing the raffle. This is signed by Tom. Thank you so much, Tom, for coming today. You've been amazing. I can't wait to read this book. Just get rid of all you lot and then I can read it. I can't believe only one person can win this. Okay. Somebody here is drawing it. Are you ready? Okay. Who's got it? Oh, the winning number. You're looking for your green ticket for the helmet. Number 87. Yes? Take a picture to send to Ray. Can we have a picture of you with it? Yeah, we'll send it to Ray. Okay.
Oh, hang on.
This is on the bright kind of yellow-orange colour. Bright yellow-orange. Bright yellow, 29.
I know what you're record will do his bag.
As the raffle goes on, many lucky winners go to collect their prizes.
Well done. Okay, there you go. This is my sixth charity meetup that I've been involved in, and my last. So if anyone wants to do one for 2016 for the 10th anniversary of Parade, it's a good cause, and the band will support you. Well, some of them. And I'll see you all in 2019 because they are definitely coming back. They have to now because I've said it. Yes, definitely. And it is the year of the Killjoy, so 2019. Thanks for coming.
As this event ends and fans begin to leave, plans for the next one can already be heard amongst the crowd.
We can reenact the Black Parade for the anniversary. Like we have like enough people like meetups that we go to, and we can like make it to like a big thing where people will just dress up like a Black Parade and we can start playing the